Hey, what's up, everybody? It is time for your June 2020 Colorado Springs real estate market update, and we're going to get started right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Mark with My Front Range Living, powered by RE/MAX Integrity. I'm a full-time real estate agent here in Colorado Springs, and today it is time to give you the monthly update, specifically June of 2020. Several months ago when Corona and the whole pandemic started, the COVID-19 shutdown began to impact our nation. A lot of questions came out about how is it going to impact the real estate market, and so we're starting to get a lot farther into this, and we're starting to see what that looks like, specifically locally here in Colorado Springs, of how it's impacting the market. And I think you're going to be surprised. Holy cow, is it a seller's market? This is a hot market, and we're going to talk about it. So single family, we're just talking single family here in the Pikes Peak region. So remember, that includes Monument, Black Forest, surrounding areas, Peyton, Falcon, even up into Teller County Divide and Woodland Park. So it's just the Pikes Peak region in general. Okay, so single family homes, sales were 1,684, way up from May when they were 1,132. And then when you look at last year, we're up even over that because June of 2019 was 1,651. So sales are cooking right now. They're flying off the shelves. And so when you look at the average sales price, specifically if you're a seller out there, think about this as far as the return on investment and value increase year over year. The average sales price in June of 2020 was $402,000. And when you compare that to May, just last month, $393,000. So we're up $10,000 just over 1 month. And so, you can only imagine what that looks like. June of 2019, we were at $373,000. So we're up that average, that 10 to 12% that we've been talking about for the last several months. It fits right in there. We're $30,000 over where we were this time last year. So home values continue to increase at that 10 to 12% year over year pace. So if you're thinking about buying, and we'll talk to you in just a second, there's really no better time than now because values are just going to go up. If you're thinking about selling, I assure you, you are still at that 10 to 12% year over year value increase. So it might be time to take a look at your circumstances. You do you. So total active inventory, and this is when I'm talking to you buyers, 1,479 homes. That's it. Less than 1,500 homes here in the Pikes Peak region, and that's across the board. That's all price ranges. So you can imagine how very, very tight that single family market is. So when you compare last month of 1,546 active homes, we're losing that inventory as sales go up. So super competitive market, super tight inventory right now. Compared to last year, 2,122 homes were active June of 2019. So we're down 500 and change houses from last year, but our sales are up. So that gives you a very good indication of just how tight this market is and how competitive it is. And so one thing that I really want to point out is new builds. A lot of people ask about new builds, and right now we're about 6 to 8 month lead time on those. And I want to give you an indication of what that new build market does for our single family market out here in Colorado Springs. If it weren't for the new builds in our market, there are about 300 of those homes. So 300 of the active homes right now are new builds. So big draw right there when a quarter of the existing inventory is new builds. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're coming out and you're thinking, hey, maybe I should do a new build, A, plan on that 6 to 8 months, but B, also plan on the fact that that's just as competitive as our existing home market. Just food for thought. So let's talk about condos and townhomes for those of you who are looking for that particular product. So in June of this year, sales were at 239 units, and you compare that to 150 in May. Big jump there for the condos and townhomes, and a pretty sizable jump year over year. June of last year was 192, so big jump there in condos and townhomes. Average sales price, you got it. It went up again month over month. Last month in May was 256. This month in June, 259. So there you have it. And when you look at the fact that last year was 248 in June of last year, 248,000 was the average sales price of a townhome or condo. Yeah, as those townhomes and condos tend to be our most affordable product, that inventory is a big thing to keep an eye on, because that's just as competitive as our single family, obviously. We talked about new builds in regards to single family. What does that look like for condos and townhomes? 54 of the 134 active are new builds. So just a sizable chunk of what's active right now and available in regards to condos and townhomes are new builds. And again, not quite as much lead time as a single family, but still you need to plan ahead. So if you're looking at a new build out there, whether it be single family, condo, or townhome, you need to plan ahead and be ready to make the move when you're ready, because it's just as competitive for new builds as it is existing. So what's making our market so hot? It's no secret right now that our interest rates are super low. We're talking sub 3% on a 15 or even a 30-year note. So that's really driving the interest, because there's no way around it. Buying a home right now is exponentially cheaper than renting it. So there's a giant market out there trying to vie for the exact same home that you are. So if you're interested, let us know. We'll set you up on a search, and you can take a look remotely of what's out there so you can get a better feel for what's in the market. Hey, as always, we hope you found value in today's video. Market updates are always packed with a lot of information. It's a lot to take in. So if you have questions, let us know. It would mean the world to us if you would give us that awesome thumbs up on our video, and it would mean the world to us if you would go down below and subscribe. We're putting out content every single Monday to help you make Colorado Springs feel like home. If you have questions for us, our contact information is in the description below. So if you are looking for more information, or you do want us to set up that search for you so you can get a better feel for what it looks like for your specific criteria in the Colorado Springs market, let us know. Once again, I am Mark with My Front Range Living, powered by RE/MAX Integrity. We appreciate you stopping by, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day.